possession there. We see number 10, Jacob Bockerman, starting off with it, passing it around to his teammates. 52. Getting with it, passing it around, and a long shot there. What I'm most excited to see in these men's sixes matchups are those kind of long-range shots going back and forth so quickly. I think in the earlier women's matchups, we saw a lot of inside shots, really shifty and nifty with the stick skills. And these teams are known kind of for their firepower. And there's a great example there, just wide of the goal.
I think that ball's going to be in Spain by the time we finish this match. That was going a long way. There was a lot of power on that.
But it just might make it there.
It might, yeah. Just save the journey. Yeah, so Germany just building again here. We're still at 2-2. Great Britain red and Germany. It's going to be a great match, actually, this one. There's a lovely pair of yellow gloves there he's got.
Right gloves. The sun came out. Nice bright yellow sun. Hiding behind the clouds a little bit, but it's a beautiful day for lacrosse.
Yeah, well, now we've recovered from our game.
Yes,
yes. Back in the shade again.
Back in the shade. I know y'all saw Georgie crushing it in goal. She has an insane red bruise to show off for her magnificent work in the goal. I was down there running around that field, tired, but excited to be part of this Super Sixes weekend.
Yeah, lovely save there from German goalkeeper. Look, you can see the focus on him, so...
You see Spiegel with the yellow gloves bringing the ball up for his team, and now the ball has been passed upfield. They're really taking their time with these transitions, Germany, using the 30-second shot clock to their favor, but that Great Britain defense hounding him. Nietzsche able to rally that ball back for his team. Oh,
there was a hell of a lot of power in there. I felt that from up here. There was lovely left-handed shot in there, low corner. There wasn't really much that Great Britain goalie could have done about that one. There's a lovely finish. But as you can see, Great Britain have not, Germany have.
Oh!
But they were a bit slow with the reset, and there was a lovely back of the net finish there from GB, who sort of caught Germany napping a little bit.
Just a little, just a little. It is about time for a siesta, is it not?
I think that's where you have to really, having now played a sixes match ourselves as well, you really notice that even if you've scored, you can't then be like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm so clever, I've scored. You've got to be back in that defense before you've even really thought about recovering or celebrating.
Yep. Celebrate for like 2 seconds and get right back in it.
Play now, celebrate later. I think that's what we have to do. Great Britain just building there. The lovely bun bouncing out the back. Oh, it's a fine finish by Great Britain.
A laser shot there for Great Britain. This is kind of 2 back-to-back lasers that we've seen. We've got Heilman with it there trying to advance, but the Great Britain ride is just insane. And look at that strip away. Great Britain on the run. Yep, they're going to capitalize every single time. And I think that's something to watch for this Great Britain team is they're going to capitalize, especially on those 1v1 or just, 1v1 with the goalie situations. Especially early on, they're not a team that you want to just let relax and, find their groove.
It's another one of those things as well that we've got 2 Great Britain teams out playing. It once again shows the depth of the skill, and that is a lovely one-on-one with the goalie, but that was a moment he had time to fake him there, and he just didn't. He's just gone straight into the German goalie's stick there. He'd done all the hard work, just that 1 extra second, that extra little fake, and it would have been put away straight away. Goal, one-on-one with the goalie. You would hope you should expect to take that 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah. And they're a worm burner by Jaka, getting that tally for Germany. I love this matchup, but again, Germany just not really transitioning fast enough back on defense to get Great Britain, and Great Britain taking advantage of it.
Yeah, they're too busy celebrating scoring to then recover and get back into the defensive end. And I think they will wake up to that a bit, because it is something you have to sort of retrain your brain a little bit into that one.
Definitely watching that shot clock, watching the transition. It's a short field, so their transitions are much quicker.
And some of these boys are absolute wheels.
Very, very speedy. Great stick skills and awareness of the field.
So just slowed it down a bit here. Oh, it's unlucky there, but wouldn't have been finished anyway as he found the German goalkeeper's foot. His toe is going to hurt for about 3 days, can tell you that one.
Georgie, speaking from experience, having had lots and lots of hits from the ball.
Not sure my feet are ever going to look the same after life as a goalkeeper.
Right, the things you do.
Gave us some time to recover, but it's one of those things. Back in it now, and now I think I'm back for good.
Germany taking their time with the ball, and there a nice dodge by Wismer. Just sneaks it in there. Wismer getting multiple goals for this Germany team.
He's also doing really well to find those tiny corner spots. Great Britain just building here. You wonder if they're thinking about the shot clock. They've put the accelerator down a bit, setting off up the pitch.
Tommy Kirkland with a look to goal. Number 8 for Germany. The goalie in net is there to stop him. Looks like we've wrapped up our first quarter. So a reminder, these teams we at this weekend are playing 4 8-minute quarters. So we've got one more quarter and then we'll have our halftime. But in the Super Sixes version of the game, we are playing 8-minute quarters. And you'll notice there's a 30-second shot clock as well for these teams. So teams must transition their ball to the offensive end and get a shot off within those 30 seconds allotted for their possession.
Yeah, so we've gone into the end of Q1. GB Red leading 8-5 against Germany here. But 8-5 sounds like a lot, if you're playing football. But 3 goals is absolutely nothing. You can get that in the space of the shot clock almost. So it's barely anything in it at this point. All to play for still. And the two teams just sort of finding their feet a bit. Germany, you would imagine the German coach there will be thinking about rediscovering their defense. Doesn't matter, you made the shot, well done, celebrate later, like we said earlier. Get back into that defensive end because the GB team are very, very quick on that uptake. There's a quick comes out quickly from the goal.
Right.
And they find that clear, and if you can get the clear, you've done half the pitch. And Germany being caught napping a few times.
And England doing a great job of taking advantage of those opportunities to get the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, just to correct myself there, it's 7-5. So actually, even closer than we even thought. So 7-5, GB Red lead going out into the second quarter here. The sun is shining on us in Portugal. We are very lucky to be here. I can see lots of players still hanging around after their games today. Everyone just wants to get involved in a bit of lax, really.
Yep, they sure do. They sure do. And a lot of players on both of these teams have lots of international experience. A couple of the Great Britain Red men's team members have played in the England lacrosse system, particularly in the U19s. We've also got a couple of pros represented on these rosters. For example, there is Christian Scarpello also playing number 9. He plays for the Water Dogs Lacrosse Club in the Premier Lacrosse League. So that's some professional lacrosse over here.
Love that. We've also got Tobias Cleaver-Ross, who actually was named in the world's first ever mixed lacrosse team, which is really cool.
Amazing. I thought that was a really, really cool fact as well. I would love to jump in there and see what it's like playing mixed lacrosse. What do the rules look like?
Mixed lacrosse at uni was definitely more about mixed lacrosse in the bar than playing mixed lacrosse.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably not quite the same at that elite level.
Yeah. Probably a lot more running. Here.
That was a lovely shot there. See, these are the different kind of shots we're taking here.
Tommy Kirkland with it. A real quick, real shifty. 8-4 now for Great Britain.
There's a lot less sort of perimeter work like we were seeing in the women's game earlier, as they would normally work it around the fan, but it's different in the men's game. So it's very much just man-on-man, finding their space. There's a lovely pass there, and also a lovely finish there from Great Britain's number 7, Will Prescott, who used to play at Nottingham. Very good men's side there. They've got Durham men's, always very good. Up north, generally, the men's lacrosse in England is a very good good quality. That was a lovely finish there by Germany's number 7. He was almost behind the goal when he took that shot.
Yeah,
but
Spiegel with a
England
great shot on the run.
already looking to go up the pitch again.
Yep, and Germany will definitely need to take advantage of those kind of 1v1 matchups, especially, you know, noting right next to the goal, almost like you're going behind the goal, but just catch the goalie by surprise.
I love seeing those ones there as well. You find yourself in a bit of a, you fall into the rabbit hole watching things like that on YouTube, and then you think either I'm a massive loser or this is just really great. I like to go with the this is really great.
It's great. It's great. I love watching film. I'll probably come back and watch these. It's like fond memories of my time in Portugal with my new friend Georgie. Oh, a bouncer there.
Actually, it's quite hard out there because it hasn't really rained much. Sorry to our English fans listening because it's not been the same over there, but that's actually bounced over the goal. With that, it's the kind of day you would go for a bounce shot because you are going to get that and it's going to kick up.
Lenny Noring starting off with the ball there, passing it off to his teammate Jacob Beckerman. Back to Noring, looking for that 1v1 matchup. Not quite there, but here we see Jonathan Gross with it. Gross looking to wind up as the shot clock.
I thought he was going for it then. I was ready for that. The
3 seconds on shot.
Oh, that was a lovely steal there by Great Britain's number 5, Tommy Kirkland.
A name I feel like we're going to say a lot this weekend, along with Tobias Kleber-Ross, another name to know. Those two just have a great connection going.
Yeah, maybe we should play his and hers, his and his, little match-up on the pitch there. It's funny, you find that you see them around the hotel and stuff, and then you think you know who they are, and then they'll put their helmets on. And you're like, I could have seen you at breakfast bar this morning, and I've got no idea.
No idea, but it's been fun meeting everyone. It's been so much fun meeting players from, you know, all these amazing teams and nations, and just kind of coming together in the spirit of lacrosse. It's my favorite part of the game, making all these new friends and getting better as a player.
He did really well to keep the ball there. Justin Wismer.
Great interception there by Great Britain, stopping that play for Germany. Nice swim dodge there. So shifty.
Oh, unlucky with that finish. He just tried it almost a bit too hard on that. He's gone for the sling around the side with that shot, and he's just missed the outside. And someone will be fetching that ball later. I feel there's going to be a lot of balls lost this weekend.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Got to go on a ball hunt. I miss those days when coach would say, we have to find all 50 balls that we brought here or people are going to run.
Yeah, my school was in the middle of some woods, lots of hills. And you're just never finding.
You're not finding 50.
No.
43 maybe. 43 maybe. So just under 4 minutes left in this quarter, in this half of the game thus far. I think Great Britain's doing a wonderful job taking advantage of 1v1 opportunities and kind of fast break opportunities where the ball moves faster than Germany's defense. And, you know, for Germany, when they're able to get those quick passes and really kind of find great angles that almost look like they're not perfect angles, they're able to take advantage of that as well. We are live from Portugal at the EuroLax Sixes Cup. An amazing, amazing weekend of lacrosse. Beautiful weather, beautiful field conditions, and fantastic, fantastic teams. Great goal there for Great Britain. Take a look here. Kind of finding that seam there for number 7, Ryan Huns. A great, great lefty shot there. Oh, nice low to high shot there. Germany just wide. So goalie Tobias Cleaver-Ross getting it back for his team.
A lovely take, high up there. You'd love those. Those are the kind of ones that look so easy on the pitch, you know, just that one-handed take in the air, but that takes a lot of practice. I remember we'd be throwing the ball up to ourselves for hours, and you get to the end of it and be like, it feels like I've had a jab. My left arm is so painful.
Your arm's just dead tired. Great Britain up 13-5. They are quickly working their way up the scoreboard.
Yeah, they sort of stepped up a gear. I think they've realised they know what to take advantage of with the German side. They've caught them sleeping a few times, and the German stick skill is just not quite up to the British ones there. It was just unforced error there, picked up by Will Prescott, who's found the back of the net yet again, but the ball's out from the German goalkeeper. Germany just back on the attack here.
And looking at this replay, 4 defenders chasing Prescott, but he's just able to evade it.
And you almost get to that point and you think maybe he's so far ahead of them that were they going to catch him before he took the shot, or do they come back on the ready to take the attack again? You have to, it's a lot more tactics thinking on that side of it, and the repositioning of players.
A turnover there, and we see number 4 with it. Will Prescott again. Prescott with the tally.
Yeah, copy and paste that sentence.
Will Prescott once again. Germany doing a great job of subbing on the fly as well. As
Prescott has just come off there. I think someone needs a rest, and I think that's allowed.
He's earned it. Just a quick rest, just a quick little slumber.
I remember seeing it in the fly last year. There was a few players. They would take a shot, score it, and immediately sub themselves off. Almost take that minute, reset. Okay, done. Well done, me, and then go back on.
Oh, we see there for Germany, number 24, Lenny Noring, getting that extra height, just jumping into the net with that little bit of jump shot, making sure the ball hits the back of the net. That's a great play. 30 seconds left in this half. Let's see how Great Britain takes advantage of it. We've got Ryan Huns with it. Oh, a great save. Back-to-back saves there. Awesome save, just on point. He's like, nope, not in my house. Not in my house. Oh, another great goalie save.
On the buzzer, that save, one might say. Nice finish there from Germany, though. They're sort of going into the half-time with the momentum. Yes, they're down 6 goals to Great Britain's 15, but they picked it up going into the end of that quarter, and the drone is flying out across the pitch. Yeah, so Germany on the ascendancy there. You almost think, yes, good to go in with the momentum, but you might have wanted just another minute just to get back a couple more goals, perhaps, because it looked like they were in control as we finished that half.
Yeah, definitely did. Well, we are here live at the EuroLax Sixes Cup. Coming at you, Tari Kandemiri, Georgie Heath. Stay with us. Second half coming up shortly. Go team.
And we are back for the second half of Great Britain Red versus Germany. Great Britain leading 15-6. If you're watching on the stream, we just had some lovely footage from our drone that is flying out in front of me here in beautiful Portugal. So we're going in. Germany were in the ascendancy as we went into the half-time break, and the face-off has taken place. Great Britain straight away barely even finished my sentence, and they are in with the goal. Lovely finish there by Great Britain's number 15, Christian Scarpello. And so Germany with the ball, looking to attack here, just building as we go around the perimeter. Much like we saw in the women's game earlier. Always a bit more aggressive when it comes to the men's game, but as we love to see a bit of a difference. And that's, well, like we were saying earlier, few issues with the German stick work sometimes, but they've still got possession. But that's the problem. You've got to think about that shot clock. Just because you dropped it doesn't stop the clock. You could set your watch by it almost, couldn't you?
Yeah.
It's a lovely finish though. He deserves it. He's playing really, really well. You know, you don't get all these goals by trying half as hard as anyone else. He's putting everything into every time he gets the ball, and it's paying off. And I think that's the kind of thing GB selectors are looking for. They want to see he's working off the ball, he's working on the ball, he's getting those shots. Yeah. I think we need to stop. His head doesn't need to grow anymore. It won't fit his helmet if we keep talking like this.
You know, it's an important weekend. This is an opportunity for players on these teams to be seen for national team slots. That is the goal. That is what they're working towards. And, you know, it's not just who can score. There we see a great tally for Great Britain, but also who can take care of the ball, who's helping in transition, who's standing out in the goal.
Yeah, that was a lovely finish there from Nick DiCaprio.
Is he related to Leonardo?
Yeah, I'm going to say yeah. Yeah. Don't look up while you're playing and all those things.
Yes.
You know? He really has it all.
Well,
wonderful save there. That's absolutely beautiful.
Luckily, this DiCaprio is on land. We do not have to worry about any Titanic business happening. But great play from England and a quick shot there. Oh, and that one for Bockerman called back. He landed in the crease. Ball goes back to Great Britain, who quickly transitions. Oh, and we've got a post. Almost a goal there for Great Britain, but Pipe plays the extra defender and stops that shot there from Luke Mills. Oh, and a rocket.
Lovely finish there. I would admit that often I say the men are a bit wild in their shooting. They sort of think too much about the idea that they've scored it before they've taken the shots. But actually today's shots you can tell they're really thinking about them. And I don't know if that's the difference between the long form game or the sixes game, but each goal, you want to take that goal. Otherwise it's straight back up to the other end.
Yeah, and I think, that applies across the board because every single possession matters. If you don't take advantage of that possession, you don't score and you turn the ball over, the other team will then score and get more and more goals and keep increasing their margin. So you have to be smart with the ball.
Also, that's exhausting. You don't want to have to keep making yourself run pitch sprints just because you've taken a terrible shot.
A great point here as we see Germany trying to work with the ball, but looks like a turnover there picked up by Luke Mills, who transitions it over to Tommy Kirkland. Oh, and a wide open goal for Alex Russell. And just sneaks it in there. Goalie right behind him.
It's one of those moments you worry as an attacker. You're like, if I mess this up, I am never, ever going to live this down. And we've all been there. I remember it so clearly, when a goalkeeper fouls someone in the fan and they get sent behind and then the person tries so hard with the free position to miss. It's
kind stressful. Of vibe. Yeah. The world is watching you. Literally, the world is watching on the stream. But all good. Lots of opportunities to take advantage of the ball here. Great Britain kind of slows it down a little bit. Taking their time, subbing in and out, passing the ball around. taking a bit of a breather since they're 19-7. A zinger there, Christian Scarpello, Water Dogs Lacrosse Club.
You can always tell it's him with that hair sort of flowing out the back of his helmet.
Yep, lacrosse, all about style. All about style.
By Luke Mills. Just coming. We're getting a bit of a shadow across the pitch. I don't know if that's going to have any kind of effect, whether you want to be in that shaded bit while you're running around like this. But almost the attempted worm burner there by Germany's number 24, Lenny Noring, but didn't quite come off. Nice save, and Team GB Red are in possession. Just working it slowly up the pitch here, slowing things down a bit, but let's not forget that shot clock. We're down to 15 seconds. And not quite found the back of the net there, Tommy Kirkland. And the ball, Germany set off back off up the pitch, down 7-20. They'll be looking to make it at least into double figures, they would hope, in the space of this quarter, but anything can happen. Great communication, you can really hear it here. That's a wonderful save there from the GB goalkeeper.
The goalie play today has been fantastic across the board. We're seeing it for the men's and women's teams, just goalies doing all they can.
Yeah, lovely finish again there by Will Prescott. Are we surprised?
Shocked.
Shocked. Absolutely
Never
shocked.
would have
That's his
expected
first ever
it.
goal. It's not actually his first ever goal, do not worry.
This Great Britain Red squad, along with the Great Britain White squad, representing Great Britain men's here.
Just a slow transition going up the pitch here from Team GB Red, who are in no hurry, it seems, to be doing too much more running. But we've got to remember that shot clock, down to 15 seconds. The lovely feed there. Unlucky with that shot there, number 23, Ryan Sweetman. He's just gone over the goal there by about a foot, I would say. So Germany come out with the clear, nice accurate clear there as we work up the pitch. Very important because it just can save your legs, and there are quite a lot of games in a short space over a few days, lots of meters covered. So you don't want to just be running for the sake of it.
Yeah, fresh legs are going to be vital. 4 teams, if you have the subs, you use them. Shot there by Gross, wide. Great Britain back with it. And a turnover there, kind of uncharacteristic for them.
Yeah, very much so. It was almost like he lost it in the sun, perhaps.
That happened to me as well. Wrapping up the quarter here. Germany hoping to get a shot off, and a save there by Elliot Hurry to end off the quarter.
I mean, it was a save. It was going to go in the side of the net, but we're going to give him it. He can have it as a save. Goalies unite.
Goalies unite.
Right, so that is the end of the third quarter. Great Britain are leading. Great Britain Red, I should say, because obviously we've got 2 Great Britain teams in here in this tournament. And Great Britain are leading 21-7.
Georgie, going into this last quarter, how can Germany kind of curb the play of Great Britain a bit and maybe take advantage?
I mean, normally I would say you try and, in a full-size game, I would say try and man-mark certain players. So obviously we've got Will Prescott in there, who is just having an absolute day, and almost try and take him out of the game. But I don't know if that's really the way you can do it in this. So I think Germany just got to do the basics well. They've got to stick to their accurate passing and watching the ball in and finishing those shots, or they're just going to be running pitch sprints without anything to show for it, and then they're just going to be tired tomorrow. They've got to be thankful for how good their goalie has been today, but also GB's goalie is looking pretty good. And understand that they are playing a really, really strong side in this Great Britain Red team. And so you've got to take that into consideration. And 21-7, yes, it sounds like a lot, but anything can happen in the space of 8 minutes. Think about it, GB can't just play possession. 8-minute possessions would be difficult anyway, but we've also got that 30-second shot clock. So we're coming out here again, Team Great Britain Red leading 21-7 against Germany. So we're out for the face-off, and there's 8 minutes left. Score predictions from you, Tari.
You know, in this last quarter, I feel like Great Britain is probably going to try to get up to 30. I can see them doing it, but from what we saw earlier with the women's team, and the shot there just wide above the goal. What we saw in the women's team, Great Britain might also take advantage and start to figure out what does it look like when they take their time.
No, I don't. I think, like you were saying with Great Britain Red, maybe they'll try out a few different things. When you're up by that much, it gives you that scope to be able to manage things like that, like different combinations. But as we see here again, we've got Christian Scarpello setting off up the pitch, hair flowing behind his helmet there as he finds Alex Russell, who puts it in the back of the net. And so Germany on the attack here.
Yep, Alex Russell, another great player on this roster. He was captain of the Long Island University men's lacrosse team during his tenure there and named the D2 NCAA ECC Conference First Team Player of the Year. So a lot of international experience, not just in Great Britain or in Europe, but overseas as well. On that pass there, intercepted for number 6, Luke Mills. Something else to note about sixes, and we saw this when we played Georgie, is whether on a shot, if the ball goes out of bounds, it is not whoever's first at the end line as it would be in full field, where if you take a shot, first person to chase gets it, possession automatically switches. That's an interesting change to me as well, because usually you'd rely on having someone behind the net to get the ball back.
And that was a great one-on-one with the goalie there. Great Britain, another goal put in there. And I just can't quite see the number on his back. If you could just turn around for me. That's Tom Kirkland. Why, thank you. A little voice comes in on my right-hand side. And so he's just subbed himself off there. I think that's well-deserved. So another goal for Great Britain, who are 23-7 up. There was a big old wind-up on that one from Germany's number 9 there, Evan Morgan, but he's gone over the goal there, so Great Britain with the ball. Nice clear out there. Evan
Morgan with the zinger shot. We're seeing lots of different kinds of shots from these teams as well. We're seeing those kind of long-range shots, but also taking advantage of the space when they can get it and those quick passes. Something important to note. Oh, look at that fancy footwork there by number 15.
Get
Christian
that boy on
Scarpello.
Strictly.
Yeah.
Well, Dancing with the Stars, that's what you have
exactly.
instead.
Dancing with the Stars, Strictly, whichever one. I think there's a trophy in the future for Scarpello.
See, that's what we were talking about with the German stick work. You just can't afford to just be dropping it when you're not under any pressure like that.
And Nick DiCaprio there to scoop it up for his team. Hans with it, passing it off to Scarpello. Yeah, they're kind of just going to take their time. They're really pulling away from the goal now. Germany looking to play a bit one defense, latching on to the players. Oh, a nice shot there by Ryan Hans, but saved by Mildenberger.
Oh, what an intercept there from Ryan Sweetman. That's what you want to see. He was diving in for that one. He almost deserves this goal. Scarpello just finds the top corner. Bob's your uncle.
Sharing the ball. Great Britain is sharing the ball. You'll see that here. Hans to Scarpello. There's no selfishness in this. It's all about making sure that the team is taking advantage of the goal scoring opportunity. Oh, and that one there by number 7, Moritz Spiegel with the yellow gloves.
I had a magic touch. A bit of spice on that one, I would say. A little bit of spice.
Something.
Yeah, he was never... It never looked like missing that. You get that sometimes with a goal. You can see from the moment he caught it, he was like, I'm going to hit that corner and there is nothing going to stop me.
Oh, just an inside pass there, but great crash by Germany's defense. You know, we see there Pape and Gitterman crashing. Gitterman there as the shot clock winds down. I think that's the first shot clock violation in this half as well for Great Britain. So great job by Germany's defense to stifle their efforts. There we see Spiegel kind of running a two-man game with Jaka behind the goal. Oh, and
Another
Pipe.
post. We've hit the post a few times in
Yeah.
this game.
Lenny Noring with the pipe. That should count for 2, honestly. Proposed rule change.
Why not? Chuck it in.
Yeah, exactly. It's a talent. Nice goal there. Kind of falling by Great Britain. Taking a look at the replay again. Rolls in there. Looks like we'll also have foul called there against Germany.
So 26-8, Great Britain. Germany, you would think, could make it into the double figures here. They've got to get another 2 goals, but we've got to have the ball for that. And Great Britain seem to have been in possession a lot lately, but there's a missed shot there. So Germany will have the ball.
Yeah, and Germany's doing a great job of stopping Great Britain when they're bodying up on them. As soon as they kind of get their hands on Great Britain's hands as well and really match up 1-to-1, they're able to stop their momentum. So that one's going to get called for that push. He knows it. He's like, listen, I'm going to just go. Got the green card there. He's like, I'm just going to go. You don't even need to tell me. Foul there against number 4, Will Prescott. Germany will be a man up. Let's see how they can take advantage of this as we wind down, under 2 to go in the game.
I think they'll also be quite pleased to see Will Prescott off the pitch, actually.
That they might. He's been kind of a menace all over the field, which is what you want, right? You want players that can really make the most of every possession on either side of the ball.
Yeah, ball dropped there by Lars Nitz, but picked it up again. And Germany find their way around, and that's found the back of the net there.
A nice one by Bockerman.
Bockerman, another with the hair flowing behind the helmet.
Yep, all about the flair. It's like, yes, the shot is fast, the hair is fabulous. There it is. Germany really taking advantage of that left side too. Shooting, kind of off stick side on the goalie.
There's an unusual error there from Great Britain, so picked up by the German goalkeeper. A bit of a mother's meeting going on here. Everyone putting themselves back in positions. You can see GB White just out of your screens are getting ready for their game in a minute.
And there is Great Britain kind of wrapping up, under 30 seconds left in this first game for them on field 1. Oh, another post.
Another post.
I think the post is stolen in 3. Let's take a look.
We get £100 for every post, don't we?
Right, I believe we do.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one there, Justin Wismer.
If you just watch this replay. Right, so 26-10, Germany have made the double figures.
Yep. 27 as we wrap up the game. Germany looking to get another tally. Germany there with it all even as the game winds down. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Gonna need a shot off.
And that is the final whistle. So Great Britain have defeated Germany 27-10. That is Great Britain red. A pretty good performance there from the British side. But Germany can't be too disheartened by that. There were a few errors they were making there. Perhaps they'll go away and have a look at some of their stick work. Maybe think about that under pressure work compared to when they're not under pressure. You shouldn't be dropping those balls. But really, really strong performance and opening game for Great Britain red there to come away 27-10, not bad at all.
Not bad at all. A great showing. You know, Will Prescott, Christian Scarpello, Ryan Sweetman, just fantastic play. Tobias Cleaver-Ross in goal. An exciting matchup. They kept up the momentum there. I think Germany's defense really heated up at the end. They're getting their bodies on those players and kind of stopping their hands from being able to fully extend on a great shot. So looking forward to watching Germany throughout the weekend, and Great Britain as well. We've got Great Britain red here, and we've got Great Britain white coming up next against the Belgian team. So gonna be a really good matchup too. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you for the next game.